Welcome to another tutorial. In this video, we're going to go over some configuration, some nice and useful configuration you can do with your lists. In previous video, we created a list and imported subscribers. And now we can play with some configurations and customize our list. Let's start with, for instance, the form page. And for instance, this is the sign up form that the user is going to see when they go to your landing page or website. Okay, and we can preview. You can see this is how it's going to look once you embed your form in your landing page, your website. Okay, but let's say, for instance, we just want to ask the user for the email. We don't want first name and last name. So this is just an example. For instance, we can just go in manage field list. List field, sorry. And we can switch this off. And what we're saying here is that we don't want to show the first name and last name. We only want the email. So we're going to save the change. Okay, and we're going to go back to the form page and sign up form. And if you click preview, you see, before we had first and last name, and now we only have the email. That's one way of customizing your form, and you decide which fields you want to show in your forms. When user goes to your landing page and try to subscribe, which field they're going to see. This is pretty cool, and you have full control of how you customize your form. And for instance, I can just if you see, it says welcome to. Okay, now you see welcome to XPTO newsletter, and we didn't have that before. So which means if I remove it, welcome to XPTO. That's it. So you can apply the change. You can play before you save. You can play with the parameters. You can add and remove tags and see and click preview to see what happens, how it's going to look. So this is quick and a nice way of customizing your forms. And I'm going to go ahead and put back the field that I removed. Oh, hold on, I have to go to manage list field and okay, first last name. I'm going to save change, and then if I go and preview the form again, it's going to be there, the first name and the last name. Preview. Let's click again. Okay, now you see first name and last name is back. And there are a couple of other things you can do here. There's the other forms page. For instance, the welcome email. When the user subscribing, you want to send them an automatic welcome email. You can just change the content here, and again, this is a preview of how it's gonna look. And this is like a welcome email. You can change, and you can say, for instance, thank you for joining this name, and then let's preview and see how it looks. Thank you for joining. You see, you can change it as you wish, and once you're satisfied, you can save, and that's it. So there's a bunch of things you can do here. There's a bunch of different pages, and you can play around with each one of those options and preview and see what happens. And it's a lot of options, and we will not be able to go over all of them, but the most important I show you is just the list, the form page, the welcome page, and you have also the sign up confirmation email. And each one of these pages, they have a specific purpose, and you just need to um, for instance, this is when you have the double opt-in on and someone subscribed to your list. And they will going to receive an email to confirm that they actually want to subscribe. And you can see, please confirm subscription. Click the link below to confirm. So they're going to verify that they want to subscribe to your list. A bunch of useful features here. This system is amazing. It has a lot of flexibility, and you can it's a matter of you using it and getting used to all the features and preview and test and configure your list the way you want it. So let's see. For instance, in the subscribers, you can see all the subscribers you have, and you can create segments, which means segment is like you subdividing your list in different segments. Okay, for instance, let's say you have a list from all, you have 500 subscribers and 200 are people that actually buy something for you, bought something for you, and then you want to separate them in a different segment. So you can create segments and say, okay, these 200 subscribers of my list, they go to the buyer segment. And it's a nice way of dividing and separating things, because you can also create campaigns to a specific segments. Let's say from all your users in your list, you want to create a campaign for those who purchase something for you. So you can create a segment, and eventually you're going to create a video separated for segments, because it's pretty important feature here, and it's good that you understand it. But just giving you an overview of the several configuration you can make over your list, and but the basic one, it's which fields you actually going to have in your list, and that's enough for you to start get going. All these things is stuff that you can do later, but to get your campaign running, you need mainly the list, which fields you want to show in your subscription form. And in another video, we're going to show you how to copy the form and embed in your landing page or your website. So people go to your website and they enter their email, and it connects automatically to your list. It's totally automatic. They go to your website and they enter their information, and it's automatically saved in your list. All right, that's something for another video, and that's it for now, guys, and thank you for watching this.